All Madden content probably dropping in Madden 23 next week. But before we get into that, let's break down the legends we're getting this weekend. Luke Kuechly, your defensive set player. We've gotten so many middle linebackers, it feels like, in the past 2 weeks. So he's really just another player. Offensively, though, Jerry Rice. And we'll get into what makes this card easily probably the best wide receiver in the game. 92 speed, route running. He doesn't hit 90 deep route running, but I don't think you're going to have to worry about his route running threshold. And the LTD is going to be Charles Peanut Tillman. I kind of thought he was going to get the AKA card this weekend. It kind of looked like, you know, the background, some peanuts, but and also the AKA Peanut Tillman, but 92 speed, just a great card across the board. Your LTD, I think probably the best legend weekend we've gotten. Abilities, here it is. Jerry Rice is the first wide receiver to get route technician. Huge, especially in a man meta. He could possibly break the game. Other ability-wise, Luke Kuechly gets pick artist, lurker, mid-zone KO, Charles Tillman, I think it was 0 AP punch-out specialist, 1 AP pick artist. So pretty good legends. Let's get into the market. So when is this All Madden Part 2 content coming to Madden? Well, if we actually take a look at the Season 2 look-ahead schedule, you can see All Madden Release 2 coming in November. So we know, matter of fact, it's not in December, it's not in late October. You got 4 weeks in November where the All Madden content could be. And if you actually line up how Harvest works and Blitz works, Harvest being a 2-part or 2-week promo usually, and Blitz being the last week in November, there's a perfect gap for All Madden Part 2 to be dropping the first week of November. Also, alongside that Halloween LTD, we're most likely seeing on Monday. If you're curious about how All Madden Part 1 or Release 1 worked, there was a combination of rerolls, packs of course, and your sets. Your sets were these baby versions of the full All Madden players. Required 30, 82, any 82 All Madden players, or actually 28 All Madden players for a fantasy pack. You could choose one of, I believe, 8 89 overall All Madden players. There also was a set that required any 82, not just a program-specific All Madden player. But the only reason this set really dropped was because they had a typo and a missed kind of communication error during their Good Morning Madden stream, and they had to kind of add it in because they told people it was going to be in the game. The players you can see on your screen were in the All Madden Part 1 drop. Ronnie Lott, Joe Montana, Bruce Smith. Some very good cards. At the time, they were easily the best cards in the game, ranging from around 300,000 coins to 600,000 coins for the first week of the game. If you're curious about what cards we might be seeing for All Madden Release 2, you can actually go into the All Madden or the Madden John Madden Legacy game in the main menu, and there's a bunch of legends they have a guaranteed license to that you probably will see as well. You see a lot of the Part 1 legends on these rosters. You'll see Marcus Allen, Tim Brown, Cliff Branch, hopefully Larry Allen. They have him as a left guard. Hopefully he gets a right guard card. Brett Favre, they do have his rights, but I don't know with all the off-the-field issues if he'll be in the game. Some other players, I know Mike Haynes is on the roster. You have Brian Dawkins, John Lynch, Jason Taylor. Some really big names. You could probably expect to at least get a few of them for the content most likely dropping next week. But the thing we are most focused on is how to profit, how to invest, how to prepare for this content drop. Shout out Xerxes, by the way. If you were unaware, there was an 82 plus re-roll for the All Madden Part 1. The content, by the way, dropped on a Saturday to begin the year. I don't know exactly when it's going to drop this year. It could be Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. I really don't know. The re-roll you could expect probably to be, and I'm going to guess the baby versions are going to be anywhere from 85 to 86 overall. And the training rule will just be an 85, 86, or you pull the highest overall version. Now, the reroll in the first part was very rare to pull the full card, but it actually wasn't a bad reroll since the 82s were very valuable since you needed them to do the set. So what are we doing to prepare for this? And it's really just, it's simple. We are going to be buying training. Now, the best days to buy training for this kind of investment is going to be Saturday and a little bit of Sunday. Now, you can expect on Sunday them to probably reveal the Halloween LTD, so training will probably spike Sunday afternoon and Monday, of course, when that LTD is in packs. So you're going to want to get your training on Saturday. Now, my magic number to buy is under 8 per. Training has gone up a little bit today. It's at 9 to 9.5, all the way up from 8 to 8.5 a few days ago. But again, Saturday comes, Legends, there's no training demand, there's no LTD in rerolls, so training will inevitably drop just a little bit. And again, my magic number is 8. If you're curious about what that 8 number means, it's just the training value. The lower the number, the cheaper your training you're buying at. To figure out that math for like what overall to pay for and what price to pay for, an 85 overall, for example, 1400 training, you just multiply it by 8 and you'll get the number, and I think it's 11.2k. So I want to pick up 85 overalls for under 11.2 thousand coins. There's not an exact overall I want to buy, nor do I know which overall will be the cheapest. It really all depends on the legend bundles we get tomorrow, but most likely Your cheapest training will be your legend players and probably your most feared players. So yeah, try to pick them up. Not price wise, how much I'm investing in the training. I'm looking to spend a few mil. I'm around 14, 15. I would like to get down to 11 or 10. Another thing that you can do while you wait for our investments to go up or change in price, I always like super lazy selling my investments. So I'm gonna give you an example. An 86 overall, if I were to buy it for 16 to 17,000 coins, normally I would say you could just lazy sell it normally, like the normal unfiltered price. If you go to 86 overalls, you'll see they're like 24, 25, 26K, and that's what you would list it for 1 hour, and it would eventually sell. Super lazy selling. That process, you just up it by a few thousand coins. So I would list for 29, 30,000 coins. Now, they're not going to sell every time. You're going to list 20 up, and about 2 or 3 of them are going to sell. But those 2 or 3 that sell, you're making 7, 8, 9K after tax. It's just something to do while your cards are waiting to go up in price, since they're just going to be sitting in your binder. If you have the time, might as well mass list them for a pretty expensive price, and if they sell, they sell. Coin method wise or set wise, if you're struggling with coins, I would say under 500K, under a mil. I mean, anyone really can do these sets. Team builder sets are going to be your best friend to get out of that poverty. It's 380 to 81s. I would buy these guys under 4.5K, and then 182 overall. That set is going to get you a team builder. You're going to spend around 17, 18K for the set. 84 overall team builders right now are going from 27 to 28K, making you 6, 7, 8K after tax. It's a grind. I will say it's very, very boring. The cards don't sell instantly. They take a few hours to sell sometimes, but it's the most consistent, safe way to really just no risk, grind up your coins if you are. And you only need, what, 20K to start? So that's what I would recommend if you got 500K, even a million coins or less, is team builder sets. Get on your grind. You want to get your coins out of the way right now. You want to have coins for Blitz and Zero Chill. Speaking of 80 to 81s, now I know this is a little bit down the line, but Compass investing, it's been proven they are very consistent. They're probably going to have the same exact sets as objectives for the Compass refresh every single time. And we know 80 to 81s go up to around 8.5 to 9K when that Compass refreshes. And that won't be this Monday. That will be the following Monday. So we're still a week and a half out. But I would say if you see 80 to 81s under 4.5K, I would go ahead and buy. It's a proven thing that they will make you 60 or not. They will not double in price after tax, but you'll make 30 to 40% really on every single card you buy. So it's just something to keep your eye on. If you have 8081s that you pull from packs, I would say keep them in your binder. And if you're on the auction house, you see 8081s under 4.5, I would scoop them up, stash them in your binder. And last but not least, I'm going to go over our investments we've made this past week and give you guys some updates. So team of the week investing, I am all done. I have put them all into Tracy Porter sets. And as you can see, I've done quite a lot of them over, that's 15 or 16 sets, something like that. Crazy. Profit-wise, they were making around 10 to 12K after tax by doing the Tracy Porter set. It was just a way to get more value out of your 89s that you bought for under 75K. Porter actually right now is going for above 450, so you could actually make like 12 and 13K after tax if you bought your 89s under 75K. And then AKAs, I have sold them all off from 58K to 60K, making around 6 to 7K after tax. They're actually going for a little bit more right now as well. With trading up, you could sell them for 60 to 61, making you great profit if you bought for under 47K. The only cards right now in my binder as investments, by the way, remember, training we're not buying until Saturday, so I have no training in my binder right now, but I also have 3 of my Kevin Byards I bought at an average of 428K. Chilling right now, waiting for them to go up. I still want 600K plus for Kevin Byard. And then I have my 84 overall AKAs I bought for 11,000 or less. And again, those are investments more for Sunday and Monday. If you do see 84s for under 11K, you can buy, but you can already see they are starting to dwindle and get taken off the market. There's only around, 15 to 20 now of each card, and they're up to 13, 14K. Hopefully, we get some great AKA players, and those really jump up in price. But that is all for this little wallet weekend All Madden prep video. I think I covered everything I wanted to talk about. Yeah, Call of Duty this weekend. I'll be on COD, be on Madden. This is probably not the weekend I'm going to be on the game the most, which is why Saturday I'm going to spend time investing, training today. Not going to be on the game too much, and probably Sunday not on too much watching football. But that's all for the video today. Comment if you have any questions, like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you are new, and until next time, peace.